Hi, it's Mitch from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the USC versus Seton Hall college basketball matchup on Thursday, November 23rd, 2023. Of course, I do tons of free picks every day, but if you're looking for the games I'm betting, the ones I like the best, those are the ones I put at the website under the Premium Picks tab. Use the discount code PICK for 15% off. We also have the Dime Club and Sharp Trading Plays. These are meant for people who make big bets. If you make big bets, text the number on the screen. They're not available on the website. You got to text the number if you're a big bettor. But let's get to this one. We got USC taking on Seton Hall, and this should be a decent one. Contrasting styles. I always like that when opposites face off, and I think that's what we have here in this matchup with Seton Hall, the very, very big defense, and USC, well, certainly more known for their offense, but they haven't really got that all that much into gear yet this season either. So I think both these teams trying to figure out exactly where they stand on the landscape. Of course, Holloway, the coach for Seton Hall, he was the coach of the St. Peter's Peacocks a couple years ago when they made that magical run in the NCAA tournament. As always, when you make those magical runs, well, generally that will land you a big-time coaching job, and this is this job that he wanted. This is where he played, right? So this is his alma mater. Usually these stories either end really well or really badly, and he's hoping, well, really well. It's one of those ones where you just can stay there as long as you want. But they've opened the season this year with 4 consecutive wins: St. Peter's, Fairleigh Dickinson, Albany, and Wagner. So really not any beasts in the bunch. In fact, Seton Hall has been favored by 17 points or more in every single game this season. So that just tells you how light their opponents have been. Meanwhile, USC lost to UC Irvine as an 11.5-point favorite. It's their only blemish on the record this season. They're 3-1 coming into this one. You got to remember USC's season last year ended with that loss against Michigan State in the NCAA tournament. I think USC, still trying to figure out exactly what their identity is, and of course at the same time trying to handle the media circus that is signing Bronny James, to their team. Of course, he had that off-season health issue, so he hasn't, been really on the court with the team, but he's been now participating in the shoot-arounds, which, like I said, makes it a little bit more of a circus. The thing is that Bronny James was a nice recruit, and of course, probably has a lot of potential. Right? But at the same time, he still would be a freshman and probably would need a little work. I don't think he would be one of those guys that would just come in and just, take over and be the best player on the team, especially a team that has really good players like USC does. I think this is one of those interesting matchups. What makes this one interesting, like I said, is that Seton Hall just really hasn't shown that they can score points against the better teams. I think this one actually, though, might set up to be a fairly tight game. And I think, when you have those games like that, it doesn't take a lot of offense to get it done. It's going to be a lean to Seton Hall, but that's going to be my free pick. Of course, while you're doing your picks today, check out our betting tools at sportschatplace.com. Our betting tools are going to show you how often historically all of the bets on the board today have come in. Then they're going to show you today's odds or next to them, and that way it'll put you on the most favorable bets on the board today.